Ladies and gentlemen, this is an emergency video, so to speak. It's 3:13 a.m. here in Australia, and I'm pumping this one out very quickly. I'm going to do a short update here today. I just want to give you an update on the price action because Bitcoin is tanking. And I see two routes in which Bitcoin can maintain its bull market structure. And if it fails both of those routes, it's pretty much over here. Right, that's how I see the market right now. Now, I'm going to explain them just straight off the bat. We're going to leave the advertisements till the end here today. Let's just get straight into it. Don't have time to waste considering the time. So, you know, a lot of people actually, I did a community poll just about an hour ago, got 600 votes so far. Most people think this is just a pullback, right? And I think at this point, given the uncertainty of the market in general, I don't think this is an irrational take. I think thinking this is just a pullback is probably the way to go here, just because, you know, we don't have any clarity here. We don't have any macro clarity. We don't really know what's going on. There's rumors of recession. There's indicators flashing saying a recession could be occurring here. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow's video on. But right now, I think what we can do is we can trust the charts on a blanket level. And to me personally, I know what the charts say. I'm very experienced in analysis. I know how to identify trends and I know how to identify macro levels. Now, that doesn't mean that every prediction I make is perfect. It just means that it's very easy to identify what a macro level is when you've been doing TA since you were 17 years old, right? And what I can say is that Bitcoin had a couple macro levels here, a few of them really, right? One of them was over here at 61K, right? Which we've lost that now. That was the monthly chart high from 2021. One of them was these indicators, okay, the bull market support band you can see on the screen here, and the pi cycle center lines. These were very important macro levels, right? These are levels that have held throughout Bitcoin's historical bull markets very, very well. If we go back to 2015, 2016, 2017, you can see these indicators held the entire way up in that slide. You can see that on the way down, they held the entire way down. And it's just the same thing over and over again. I mean, everyone knows how important the bull market support band has been to Bitcoin. Just look at any bull market, at any bear market, and the defining indicator of that trend, 9 times out of 10 is going to be bull market support band, right? Right now, unfortunately, the bull market support band has broken as well. And it seems to have lost a lot of validity as well. This is an indicator that was historically very reliable. Again, I just showed you, 2017 bull market, it held the entire way up without fail. It marked the bottom on every single correction. It did the same thing in 2021, right? Marked the bottom on every single correction, held the entire way up. And even the time we lost it, right? We lost it for resistance. And when we got back above it, we flipped it for support before heading to the upside once again, right? So this is a very, very important indicator. It helps us identify macro trends. Right now, it is broken. Not only is it broken, but we've seen two separate fake outs, one above and one below the bull market support band and the pi cycle center lines over the last week. So not only have we broken that level, we've also just kind of thrown it in the bin in terms of future predictability, right? We've destroyed the future predictability of the market using this indicator based on two separate fake outs in a couple of week period, a 1 month period. It's not completely destroyed. We're still going to, we're still going to look at it. But I mean, that's just devastating really, because that's macro predictability. It's gone. So just to kind of reiterate, we've lost 61K. Let's just go to the monthly chart here and just show you exactly what 61K is. 61K, of course, being the all-time high from 2021. If we extend that across, it marked the bottom of this range. We've lost that level. We haven't monthly closed below it, to be fair, but we have definitely broken it on the shorter-term timeframes. I mean, we're at 58K right now. We've also lost the indicator-based supports. The one support we have right now left on Bitcoin, which is kind of what I see as Bitcoin's final kind of hope, and I've always said this, is this support, or at least I have for the last few months. I've always said this for the last few months, I should say. Is this support line stemming backwards from 2017, right? It cuts through Bitcoin's bull markets and bear markets. It cut through the bear market right here. All price action that happened under it was a bear market. All price action that happened above it was a bull market. Bear market, bull market. A very important cyclically dividing level. It divides bear markets from bull markets, and so of course that means that we're above it right now, meaning we're in a bull market. And if we go below it, that means we're in a bear market. Very simple. Now, this also was the level that defined the low during the correction we saw in July, and also the top during the move upwards we saw during ETF. So in peak euphoria, in a period of time where the markets were not acting rationally, they were being pumped up by hype and greed, this level still remained as a rational level that we were rejected from, right? In the drop downwards we saw last month, where there was fear everywhere, there was blood in the streets, this level, again, remained as a rational level that was respected. I see no reason why this level won't be respected again if it was retested, and therefore, based on the integrity this level has with the price action, if it does break, I will trust that breakdown and I will exit all of my positions. Right? I don't see any reason at all, really, to hold below that point, right? Especially if it coincides with a break from the horizontal low. So I might actually wait for a break of the horizontal low as well, depending on how close that level is to the low, but it looks like they're going to be right on top of each other, basically. So that is the last line of support for Bitcoin. So with that said, that is the healthy scenario one here. The healthy scenario that Bitcoin has is we retest that yellow line and go upwards. That is the healthy scenario. There's another healthy scenario. So that's number one. Number two, and this is the second and final healthy scenario I see, is we bottom right here. Like literally right here. Why do I say right here? Well, first kind of reason is S&P 500 is on support currently as we speak, right? It's just broken down from a 10-month long support line, and it is retesting the neckline of support stemming backwards from March. The highs we formed in March, which is when Bitcoin reached all-time highs, by the way, right, are being retested right now on top of the bull market support band. If the S&P opens and it crashes downwards and we enter an extended downwards trend, that is a rounding top formation with a neckline breakdown, and the markets really don't look good at that point. Then we really start considering the possibility of a recession and left translated cycle without a blow off top, which again, even the people who were calling for left translated cycle, I mean, they all expected a blow off top and we just didn't see it. So that's very interesting to say the least. But what I'm saying is S&P is opening very shortly at 6-7 hours from now, 5 hours I think actually, and we need to be bouncing there. And this is why I say the second scenario for a healthy bottom is right now, because S&P needs to bounce here. So does Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the support that it found during this correction right here in June 24th, and also at the resistance zone, right, which is now a support zone that it found on daily candle highs during its July correction. That is the level that pinned Bitcoin down in this price region, is the level we're retesting right now as we speak. It's also the daily candle close level during the May deviation below the 61K range, right? So right now, we are actively on support on Bitcoin, actively on support on the S&P 500, which is opening soon, and actively on support for Ethereum. Ethereum is currently retesting the high from the pre-range rejection in January 13th this year, and the entrance of the range retest for support in February. It's currently retesting that level as well. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the S&P are actively on their support zones currently, and so is the altcoin market. The altcoin market is heading downwards towards the highs it made in December, right? It's heading downwards to retest those highs right now. So again, Bitcoin, altcoins, Ethereum, and the S&P are currently on a short-term support zone. Now, if they all bottom here and reverse to the upside, that means that all of this drop has been a deviation and everything's all good. If they go downwards lower here, Bitcoin's final hope is this ascending support line, this 5-year ascending support line. Below that, I don't see any hopes here on the charts. Sorry, I've got alerts going off everywhere. I don't see any hopes here on the charts if we drop below that. So, look, we'll wait and see. That's all I've got to say here. And it's 3:22 a.m. I'm sorry if I haven't been particularly articulate or this video hasn't been too structured, but tomorrow's video, I'll be updating you on this, and I'll also be giving you an update on the recession indicators that are flashing with traditional markets. The situation is just, to be honest, I think everyone knows this. It's not a surprise to say it. I mean, this is one of the least understandable ranges I have seen in Bitcoin's entire price history. I've never seen a range that is so confusing. Not the whole range, it wasn't always like this. It's only when this breakdown started here in June, that's when this range started getting messy. In my opinion, if these charts were acting rationally as per regular market structures, regular trends, and regular TA, this June breakdown would never have happened. That's my simple kind of fact, and I think I made that very clear at the time. And I'm not just saying that because, things are happening that are unexpected. I'm saying that for a very clear reason. This is the point in which Bitcoin stopped being connected to the S&P 500, right? This is the point which we saw the first major, not only decorrelation, but reverse correlation from Bitcoin to the S&P 500 that we've seen in years, literally ever since Bitcoin was a small asset. It lasted the longest time we've ever seen a decorrelation, let alone reverse correlation, and the market has not been acting rationally ever since. Something happened in June that has really made this price action very strange. And that's proven in the fact that our historically very, very, very reliable indicators have been treated like they're nothing over the last couple of weeks. So we'll wait and see what happens, guys. Those are the two scenarios for a healthy bottom. Right now, I say that the best thing you can do is exercise caution. I really am not sure if this is the time to be buying. A lot of people are saying buy the dip, buy the dip. I don't know if this is a dip. This is a serious threat, is what I see it as. So this is a time in which you should be, in my opinion, holding back from making any major financial decisions here. Probably not selling or buying is if I was in your boots, that's probably my take on it. Unless you are, in a bad financial situation and need the money out of the market ASAP, you can always buy back higher. But I actually don't think necessarily this is a great time to be buying the dip, because this is not a regular dip. I mean, everything we've seen here has proven that this is a rational price action. And what we're doing now is we're praying that the rationality returns to the price action. So let's see what happens, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really, really would appreciate if you stuck around for the advertisements. I made this video at 3 a.m. And not to be a weirdo, but I didn't need to do that. So I really appreciate if you stick around here. BingX and Bitunix, non-KYC global exchanges, very low in trading fees, okay? And with my referral links down below, you'll get a 15% trading fee discount. You'll also get access, look at the screen right now, a 5,500 USDT bonus for signing up with my referral link on Bitunix, and a 4,000 USDT bonus on BingX. Those are achievable with my referral links. It's not guaranteed, but you will get a guaranteed 15% trading fee discount. So use my links down below, get on a good exchange. Also, if you want updates on altcoins, right? Buying altcoins, where am I buying? Where am I selling? Where are my stop losses? Where's all my indicators at on altcoins? 4 times a week, I post altcoin videos in my VIP group with buying plans. I also have a group chat. So if you join my VIP group, you're also getting access to a group chat. The price has just been discounted by 40 USD. Now's the time to get in. And we've got a PDF of all of the historical trading results in a fully transparent document. Check it out. We've got a 78% win rate. It's very, very good. And then finally, guys, the Crypto Academy is on sale right now. It's an educational course teaching you how to trade. If you want to learn how to trade, you want to learn TA, you want to learn how to chart, this is where you can do it. Read up the information on the website and then send us an email at cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com. That's where you can get insights and ask questions and get the payment information. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try edit this quickly and rush it out. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys.